Buenos dias, my brothers and sisters. This is Mr. Critic, and you're watching my Let's Replay of Panzer General. So, the Grand Campaign, Part 34, Sevastopol, Part 4. Air map, ground map. So, we are basically done with our enemy. However, I will share with you now a few tricks how to, improve the experience of your units, and also, since I think, X is turn 8 with 10 turns remaining, perhaps we will not even go for a major victory here, since it's not necessary, and I would very much like to bring the level bombers to, well, as much experience as possible, since they will be needed to attack air defenses. Casualties, perhaps. But before I begin, I have to tell you this because it really pisses me off, Look, comments are fine. Whether you praise me, whether you criticize me, whether you mock my accent, whether, I don't know, but don't you ever dare accuse me of cheating. And no, I'm sorry, perhaps it sounded like it happens a lot, but just lately some guy told me, I don't know, I read his comments for the first time, I believe, but I'm not sure. Told me that he will stop watching my videos, and I'm not even sure what he was commenting. Because I have too many units for a certain period of war, and that means that I cheated and used the cheat, to get more prestige. And to tell you the truth, I've read about it, that this is possible, and also I think there is a cheat that you can increase the number of your core units, but only read about it. So to tell you the truth, I don't even know how to do this. I have no idea how to increase prestige by cheating. I'm pretty sure if I googled it, it would be simple explanation enough even for me to understand, but no, I've never, ever, even when playing for myself at home, never used that cheat. Never increased prestige. Never. You know what I mean? Never. If there is one thing that you can consider cheating, is when I'm deploying the units, because, like I said, I prefer playing scenarios with hidden units off. And since I played this game for such a long time, since I've been playing this game actually for such a long time, I know the position of the enemy on the first turn. So I cannot pretend I don't know and deploy in a different way. I know, okay? So if this is cheating, okay, then this is cheating, but never ever have I increased my prestige in the game, ever. So you know what, if you don't believe me, and I'm talking to this specific fellow right now, then, please, feel free to stop watching my videos, but, don't give me this crap. I don't need to cheat, okay? I'm too good. Damn it. And by the way, he was actually commenting the campaign. Like you guys watching these videos, you are all, I believe, good players of Panzer General. Do you actually need to cheat for prestige in a campaign? Please. Seriously. Why? Why? Okay, sorry, but I got really angry, it's... Sure, fry my ass like that other guy did the last time, commenting my Barbarossa campaign, that I wasn't focused enough. Yes, he was right. Damn it, you know, okay? But don't accuse me of cheating. I don't cheat. The thing is, now we will try to maximize the experience of the units that need it most. There is not much we can do about the level bombers. We get lucky, we, you know, advance with experience more quickly. We don't get lucky like this time, well, you know, then we're just going slowly, as you can see. Now 95 of prestige. This fellow now has 99 of prestige, so now we'll get 1 star of experience. Excellent. That's 1 star. The only units that well, now you see we have plenty of tanks that now have 4 stars of experience, and we want even more for them. We also need to give some elite overstrength to our other units. But as far as tactical bombers are concerned, since they all have 5 stars, we won't use them any longer unless absolutely necessary. However, we will have to use our fighters to soften up the entrenchments of the enemy anti-tank guns, you know, just to avoid getting rugged defense, which really sucks. Okay. Let us just give a lead first and then worry about other things. So you now have 5 stars. Did this guy achieve this in Sevastopol? I'm not sure, but it's good anyway. So elite. And now before we give elite to all of the tanks, let us just see what happens if we strafe this anti-tank gun. I will try to reduce the entrenchments to 3. Not that this is a guarantee that we will not get rugged defense. I just kind of feel like it. Yeah, it would be better for our experience, of course, to attack when the enemy has an entrenchment of 5, but also rugged defense is then a far greater possibility. Lovely. No rugged defense. And the enemy has retreated. We'll just move here. And actually this time we will not push forward. We'll give elite to all of our tanks. Okay, breach engineers here. Fuel and ammo. You just move. This is, yeah, definitely the most boring part when you play the campaign, but it's also very helpful if you do it correctly, since you know, the Battle of Sevastopol is basically over, but we are preparing for Stalingrad, and Stalingrad is on a different level. One of the toughest one of the toughest scenarios in a campaign, especially if you go for all of the objectives, as I tend to do. You have noticed this by now, I'm positive. So okay, You come here, you also get elite, and now we'll of course strafe these two anti-tank guns. To soften them up for our next advance with tanks that still don't have 5 stars of experience. I'm sorry. I'm disappointed, you know, when somebody accuses me of cheating, especially since, like I said, this was either his first comment or one of his first comments of this person, and well, before you get all smart and everything, watch more than one video, perhaps, or I don't know, or ask me how do you get prestige so high or something. Don't tell me I'll stop watching because you cheat. Just tell me I'll stop watching, I don't know, because I hate your accent, or because you suck, or because I don't have the time. No problem. I understand. Actually, you know, I'm so ashamed of myself because lately I haven't been watching the videos of God is Bullshit, Don't You See, and I really enjoy his videos, but I just don't find the time, you know. I don't even know where he is right now. Probably if he was as busy, you know, doing the videos as he was in the past, maybe he has even finished Panzer General by now, and I mean the campaign, and I still, you know, wouldn't know. So I'm sorry, my friend, you know. Okay, so our prestige is now 4,000 and 113. Of course, in the next turn it will be 6,000 because I will use the cheat code. God damn it. And yeah, one thing, those of you who don't know this, if you take over at least one of the objectives by your allies, I mean with your allied unit, then you also have an opportunity to purchase their units. But they can never be core units, so it's really not important. And with the exception of the Italian level bomber, all of the allied units are worse than German units. So I mean allied, like in Axis, you know what I mean. Okay. Weather fair and dry. Let us give the enemy its turn. Axis turn 9 with 9 turns remaining. So now we'll save this on... damn it. Wrong save, but it's done. So let us continue. Again, level bomber first. Some luck wouldn't hurt. Excellent. You see, immediately a boost in prestige if you destroy something by a level bomber. And we park here, and for the next 2 turns only one level bomber will be attacking this victory objective. Again 1 star. Yeah. So okay, now you get elite, of course, and you too. But we also have well, okay, first elite for all of the units that can get elite, and we are moving those that, well, can be moved. . Here we'll just fly around a little bit. Okay, so is this Katyusha a threat to us? Don't think so. Has a hard attack of 6. Still, I wouldn't mind getting to it, but first, okay, the obvious, let us get rid of this anti-tank gun on the airfield. Cool. And we'll strafe this anti-tank gun twice. Once, you're once, twice, 3 times a lady. Very nice. Now this is a movement of 4. With this is a movement of 3. So you know what I'm looking for, to be able to attack this Katyusha after we get rid of this anti-tank gun. So 4 stars. Some luck, please. God damn it. Oh shit. Okay. This tank is now out of action for the entire scenario. Well, it's almost at 4.5 star of experience, so yeah. Okay, now we'll destroy the Katyusha. I was hoping to destroy it with a fighter, but I don't know. Especially in Stalingrad, well, basically on the entire Eastern Front, tanks are good quality tanks are much more important than good quality fighters. Since the Russian Air Force doesn't get to be, well, at least somewhat of a challenge for Luftwaffe until 1944, and we are in 1942 now, so I'll just click around a little bit to see if we missed anything. Yeah, we can now strafe this anti-tank gun too, to prepare for the next turn, of course. Then we'll leave it be, and you can strafe this one. Again, we are doing too well, so we'll just fly here. Not strafe again. It's really not necessary. Fuel and ammo for everyone on the house. Why am I taking breach engineers out of transports? For no particular reason. I'm just bored. But I have another interesting story for you, a true one. So after we give the enemy its turn, and of course save the video, I will take a little pause and prepare for the story. So here we go, end turn. Overcast. Ah, god damn it. Okay, no problem, we save. Sevast008. Now a little pause, be right back. Yo, I'm back. So before I begin with the story, just wanted to give some elite to certain units. Perhaps strafe one or two. Let me just see. Yeah, since it is overcast, we will probably not... Whoa! You know what I wanted to say, we will probably not get any good results, and again I was wrong. Yeah, but I had the job interview today in the morning with a guy that I respect a lot, you know. I have to say that I don't really care that much for rich people, because, you know, a lot of them either inherited their money, and I'm not saying that this is you know, the practice around the world, but other rich people in my country often came to money because, you know, well, let us say they weren't quite honest. But this guy, you know, he's a self-made guy. You know, he started, I will not say, you know, with like $5 in a pocket, but he started like a normal guy, you know, and now he's a millionaire. Worked very hard for it, you know, had some brilliant business ideas. But like I said, I had a job interview today with him, and he told me that he might have a job for me. By the way, I am looking for a job, so you guys, if you are employing, well, consider me. I'm an arrogant bastard, but I'm smart, so most of the time. I'm smart, I'm arrogant always. But anyway, there is one particular skill he's looking for. No, not skill, actually knowledge. He needs a person for a project which will be started in a very near future, and the person has to speak Russian. Now I know what you're thinking right now. Mr. Critic, don't you speak Russian? Well, first of all, contrary to popular belief, not every Slavic person also speaks Russian. But, yeah, yours truly actually had 4 years of Russian in college. 4 years. Yeah, sounds good, right? Wrong. Problem is that college was for me around 16 years ago. Oh my god, I'm old. 16 years ago. And I haven't been... God damn it! What are you doing to me? At least we have now 5 stars. No. And even back then, Russian wasn't really, you know, my top subject. I was kind of like, if you would, if I would have to put it, in American grades, Russian for me in college, I got, C or maybe even C minus for it, and I wasn't that good, yeah, I passed, but that's about it. So now I am in a very, very strange, I will not say difficult position. I think everything is possible, but I have about a month, maybe even less, to learn Russian, not to, I don't know, to know how to order coffee and say hi and, ask for sex. But to have the knowledge, to know the language enough to actually discuss business matters. Yeah. So you see, Houston, we really have a problem. Now, yeah, I speak, just let me count, I won't name them. Including my own, I speak 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 languages, but Russian, well, not in top 3, okay? Yeah, I have to admit it. Of all the foreign languages I speak, at the moment, my Russian is the worst. So why am I telling you this? Well, not only because it is an interesting story, well, for me at least, but you will have to forgive me if I will spend a little bit more time learning Russian in the following weeks than playing Panzer General. But like I said, it's a good opportunity, and I like the guy. He's fair, he's down to earth, not, like some of the people who become rich and then, they're all, I know everything. No, he doesn't act this way. He's a little bit eccentric, yes, but who could blame him? But otherwise, he's a really good fellow. Somebody you would take out, you would like to have a coffee or beer with and just talk, He's funny, he's smart, good guy. And I'm not saying this, to gain some points with him, because I don't think he actually speaks English, and even if he did, he doesn't have time to watch my videos, so it's not, my self-promotion. So weather today overcast, dry, tomorrow also overcast, dry. Nothing else to move. Let us give the enemy its turn, and then after I take a little pause, I will tell you what is another problem. Confirm and yeah, overcast again. So time to save. Sevast. Again, I missed the slot. What the fuck is wrong with me today? Or as the Russians would say, no, I have no idea how to. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Little pause. Yo, I'm back. So where were we? Not with the story that I remember, but let us again just move the units for the purpose of moving first. I'm really hoping that the enemy will purchase more units around this last victory objective, but until he does, we'll level bomb him. And of course, the weather is still overcast. Fighter, fly south, you too, and you can move here. I'm not trying to avoid the story, don't worry. Just taking care of business first. So, like I said, there is another problem. Now, assuming I learn Russian fast enough and get this job, of course, which I would very much like to get. I have worked with Russians before in my previous company. Well, it wasn't mine, but I was working there. And I know that there are a lot of stereotypes about Russians, and that some people, I don't know actually why, don't like them, because as far as I'm concerned, they are, well, if nothing else, they are something else, you know. You cannot say you've been partying if you haven't partied with a Russian person. But there also lies the problem. Most of you know that I had some serious health problems in the past. Okay, you can move here. We are trying, you know, to make the enemy purchase new units. This is why we are moving around. So again, the last unit to move, overcast dry, and like I said, we will go for a minor victory, since there is no rush. And if you want to see the major victory text, just look at my Sevastopol done a couple of years ago. But like I said, I worked with Russians before, and well, they say for our country, for us, that we are, you know, drinkers. They say the same for Irish people, probably some other nations as well, but no. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but okay, let us just give the enemy its turn. If you really, you know, wanna see what I'm sorry, I get interrupted by attacking the enemy. But if you really wanna see what it means, you know, to drink, you have to drink with a Russian person. And like I said, because of my health issues, I, well, gave up drinking. Yeah, I still smoke, I still like coffee, but almost no more alcohol for me. And I am afraid, you know, because there is also one thing you have to know about Russians, is that when you close a deal with them, you have to celebrate. And by celebrate, I mean you have to consume very large amounts of spirits, especially vodka. And yeah, if you haven't tried it yet, at least once, if you like drinking, of course, at least once try, you know, I don't know the correct expression, but it's like frozen vodka. They really froze it so much that it becomes thick as almost as gel, you know. It's like, I don't know how they do it. It has to be like minus 20 or 30 to achieve this, but once I had this opportunity, and when something is so cold you cannot actually feel the burning sensation that you otherwise do when you're drinking spirits. And like I said, I had this great opportunity to try this with one Russian. And we had a picture of this. It was probably a liter. Not really sure. And after we were done, my legs, well, I could still walk, you know, but they weren't the same. And he said to me, okay, now let us go out and have a drink. You know, they are crazy. They are crazy, but in a good way. If you like to party, get a Russian friend. One more thing. I'm not saying that all the Russians are like that. It would be like saying that all Scandinavian girls are blonde and hot. Well, hot, yeah. Very likely, but not all blonde. But what I mean, old school businessmen from Russia, they sealed the deal with alcohol. And since if I get a job in this company, I will try to seal the deals, and you know what this means, right? MrKritik on his knees, puking his guts out, and his Russian counterpart laughing his ass off. Okay. I'm really wondering, will the enemy purchase new units? Because I sure would like to have some more target practice for these tanks. And no, we will not move these units any longer. I just have to check if there are any air units that are not close to the airfield and would therefore, you know, be not destroyed but go missing because of the lack of the fuel, and I don't think so. So yeah, this is it again. We cannot do anything else, so we give the enemy its turn and see what happens. Like I said, minor victory, don't hold it against me. This weather is terrible. Overcast again. Okay, so more level bombing. And even more. And the only units, sorry, that needs elite replacements, or basically elite overstrength, is this tank here. Please purchase something else, please. I'm again checking if I forgot about a unit, but no, I guess not. So again we'll give the enemy its turn. Fair. With 3 more turns remaining, let us save. Sevast 010. I think this is also the last turn to achieve a major victory. Do I feel like confirming this? Yeah, but first we'll save. Or perhaps it was a turn before. I'm not sure. Let us check, just in case. So you'll also see the major victory screen, but perhaps we are too late. Yeah, it's still a minor victory. Yeah, so okay, doesn't matter at the moment. So if you wanna win a major victory in Sevastopol, you have to do it on the turn 14. Is it turn 14? Yeah, turn 14 with 4 turns remaining. But like I said, we're going for a minor. This sounded naughty. Lovely. Almost 2 stars of experience. And you? I want for both of the level bombers to have 2 stars. So this is why I opted for a minor victory here. Just to be on a safe side, and like you have seen, I've been rushing things a little bit. Well, you know what I mean. If we would have gone slower, then we would have well, a better chance for our units to for our inexperienced units to get more experience. But I don't know, I was again, you know, trying to avoid criticism from people who say that I don't take this campaign seriously. Okay, so enemy's turn and 2 turns remaining. Level bomb. You have 2 stars now, and you will have 2 stars also. Just not the strength of 12, since we will run out of time. Okay, so for one last time we give the enemy its turn. I'm just hoping I'm not forgetting anything. I think not. So, end turn. After this I will take a little pause before I do the last turn. Again, nothing purchased. Excellent. So let us save. Sevast 011. I will be right back. Yo, back for one last time. And also, I have to admit something. I saved the game. I think it was like 7 turns remaining for 7 turns remaining, not 4. So I will also show you what happens if you get a major victory. So you will not have to go back and look. But first, let us finish this. Of course, we don't have time to give a lead here. Perhaps we can get some more experience for our most inexperienced fighter. No. Which of our tanks is slowest on experience. This one, you can see by the stars, you don't even have to check the numbers. So here we go, we take over this hex and this one, and now we'll save. Sevast001. Why we will save? Not because I want to cheat or anything, even though I'm tempted. I need more prestige. Damn it. Because I also want to show you what happens if you lose. Damn it. This one actually fired at the same time. Okay. Now what is the fair thing to do? Can I safely save this game? I think so. Yeah. So we'll save on Stalin 001. I had to think there, sorry. So your capture of Sevastopol on schedule deserves praise for a job well done. So basically now we will attack Stalingrad and Caucasus and then go for Moscow 42. Now we will end and try two different things. Sevast001. Let us try, if we don't win, Allied victory. Go on. We actually finished the game. I didn't know that. I thought that we will just go for Kharkov, maybe 1943, but okay. We can retire with honor. Excellent. Okay, but again, back to Panzer General. Wow, this was a surprise for me, but I think it's good to show different results. And now we'll also load this game with enough turns remaining for a major victory. So here we go. Level bomb the punk. And destroy. So now we have an Axis major victory. Go on. Recognized as one of history's greatest assaults against a fortress. Yeah. But we kind of, you know, decided not to do not to get this result. But in both cases the war in the east is entirely in our hands. So now for one last time, Sevast. I will not use a different slot, don't worry, just to show you the battlefield. Some of you guys like it, so firing the same time again, but Axis minor victory, review battlefield. So this is it. Ground map, air map, and of course casualties. So here we go. This is what we've destroyed. Lost nothing, as expected, of course, and these are the entire casualties. Yeah. So and minor victory, and with the exception of the tank that will have only the strength of 11, this is it. Capture of Sevastopol on schedule. But on a plus side, we have 2 level bombers with 2 stars of experience. If the weather wasn't so shitty for like 4 turns, or maybe 5, we would be close to 2.5 stars of experience. So yeah, nothing else to say except to take a look of the map of the Stalingrad. This is what we'll be doing next. Air map, ground map. Our objectives are here, of course. Well, also here, but these are the last objectives. But again, we will go for the entire map and take over all of the non-victory objectives, even, you know, like city of Baku here in the southeast. So thank you for watching this. All the best from Mr. Critic, and bye bye.